All right. Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday evening. It's Nicole Whitlock with eCom Sellers. And this is the sort of the daily ecom planning session, but we're actually giving you a list of some providers tonight. So, our daily ecom planning sessions, we're going back to normal starting next week. They're going to be 7 o'clock in the 7:15 in the morning. Sorry, they are Monday through Friday. Saturdays we have the weekly planning session at 7:15, and Sundays we have the monthly planning every Sunday, the last Sunday of the month, which will be the 31st. So tonight we're continuing the sessions that we've had before regarding sorry, providers. I don't know why I just decided now I need to cough. So we're continuing the session on accounts you need to establish because we're in Q4 and we need to make sure we're ready. So again, my name is Nicole Whitlock, and I am with eCom Sellers. My passion is helping people on their e-commerce journey. If that's you, I'm here for you. You can schedule a free 20-minute coaching session by going to ecomsellers.com, clicking on freebies, and scheduling a free 20-minute coaching session. And if you need some help getting organized, getting focused, getting consistent in your business, which is what I love helping people do, you can use that time to do that. I apologize for the coughing. I don't know what's up. And in addition to that, we want to encourage you to grab the My Ecom Planner. It was created for sellers by sellers. You can go to myecomplanner.com. Use that to help you have an amazing Q3 and Q4, help you to get organized, focused, and consistent in your business. Now, we are right up on Q4 in my mind. We don't have much time left. So we're going to go over some print-on-demand providers real quick, and we are live on Clubhouse. We're also live in the e-commerce planning Facebook group, and then we will talk about their daily e-com planning steps so that you're ready for tomorrow, that you can hit the ground running because that's the last full week of July, which means you had some goals that you established for the month of July, I hope. And if you didn't complete those goals, you didn't successfully finish those goals or get them, you've only got 1 week. You got 7 days to get them done. So it's time to buckle down, get focused, get consistent, get serious. So with that, let's go and look at our list of print-on-demand providers for Shopify stores. So each day we'll be covering another set of providers, depending on which platform you sell on. It might help you, vendors, suppliers, providers, okay, to help you on your e-commerce journey. If you have not decided on a method of e-commerce yet that you're going to pursue, schedule some time with me. We can talk about what might make sense for you. So let's go through the list. So the first one that's on the list that I have is Printful. Printful is well known for Shopify sellers. It's a lot of Shopify sellers use them. They have a great integration with Shopify, and they have a lot of products to choose from. So if you go to printful.com and click on products, you can go through their library of products that they have available. So you can create your amazing design using whatever platform you choose. You can choose Canva, you can choose Adobe Spark, you can choose all kinds of cool tools, PicMonkey. I'm trying to think of all the tools in which you could design with, but you can go upload those amazing designs up to Printful and use that as your source for printing your product. So we are offering our print-on-demand challenge right now. We're still live in the print-on-demand challenge. We're in our last week, and I'm excited for those who are on the journey with me. So we will be having another print-on-demand challenge, but it will not be daily. This session has been daily all summer long, and so it will not be daily next time around. It will be it'll be twice a week for a period of time, but we're not going to do it daily. In any case, um, Printful is a good supplier because their shipping costs are pretty steady, and that's the one thing I will tell you. And when you upload your designs on there, you get a pretty good idea of what your costs are going to be pretty quickly. So Printful.com, that is a good supplier for Shopify sellers. And again, some of these suppliers will be good just in general, but I'm talking about Shopify for right now. So this is one, they have an integration for Shopify. The next one is Printify. Similar name, just Printify, and Printify. And they also have a pretty good catalog as well. They have a lot with Printify. What you're going to do is you, again, create your design, whatever your product design is. You upload it to their platform. And then once you upload it to their platform, you'll have several different vendors, printing vendors to choose from. Whereas Printify does have their own locations, they have their own facilities, distribution centers, and facilities for printing. So Printify, so your vendors, you might have some differences with the vendors. That's the one thing I will tell you. They also have an integration with Shopify, so it makes it easy. You will be able to see what your prices are. So Printify is another one that you can consider looking at. The next one is SPOD, 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 Spod. So SPOD, they have an integration with Shopify as well, and they are known for producing high quality. Now, a lot of these do produce high quality. I always encourage people to get samples, though. Make sure you get samples. If it's something that you're going to be selling long term, definitely get some samples. But in any case, um, SPOD, and it's spod.com, spod.com. And they have a lot of products to choose from. They have a Shopify integration. You can check them out to see what products that they have available that you can superimpose your design on. And they have a lot of great options. So on their website, it says free forever, but we know that free is not always free, meaning there are some that you sign up with them and you're going to have to pay just to have an account with them. Others you don't. So go check out SPOD. The next one is, I'm not going to try and say this one. I don't know how to, well, I guess I could try to say it. It probably will be pretty funny. APLIIQ. Applicai? I don't know. APLIIQ. APLIIQ. That is actually the name of the site. APLIIQ.com. I don't know how to say that. So what I will say is that they have a lot of pretty cool products that are on their site. You can start by uploading your design. They have an integration again with Shopify, and there's a lot of Gen Z design. Well, I would say probably a lot of Gen Z kiddos, or not kiddos. They're not kiddos, Nicole. Young people. Young adults might actually enjoy some of the products that they have available to choose from, and where you can superimpose your amazing designs that you create onto those products. So APLIIQ.com is another supplier. I would try to pronounce that, but I'm not even going to try. Maybe another day. All right. The next one is T Launch. I can spell that. I can say that. So it's TEELAUNCH, TEELAUNCH. That is another supplier. And they have a lot of great products that you can superimpose onto their, superimpose your designs onto. So when I talk about products, like, we can run the gamut of what these could be. Of course, t-shirts are the first thing that comes to mind for people. Hats, socks. Some of them have tennis shoes, jackets, hoodies, leggings, bags, wall art, coffee mugs. There's a lot of different things in which you can superimpose your designs onto. So T Launch is one of those. It has an integration with Shopify as well, and their prices are fairly reasonable, so you can check them out. The next one on the list is Tpop, TPOP.com, TPOP.com. All right, there we go. I think I got to clear it out now. So sorry about that, guys. I don't know why when I first started, it's like, what is going on with my throat? So all of a sudden it became a problem. In any case, eco-responsible print on demand. So I know that those who have been in the e-commerce space, you might sell clothes. There's like a lot going on with fast fashion. And if you do a search on it, you'll see what fast fashion is doing. Just the amount of clothes that end up getting disposed of is bananas. So evidently T-Pop produces eco-friendly clothes or eco-friendly print-on-demand products. That is awesome. You'll also find, I think, on Printify and Printful, they have a section for eco-friendly as well. So for your customers, if that's your avatar, if they're looking for something eco-friendly, you might want to go check out T-Pop, see what they have to offer, and see if that works out for you. They also have an integration with Shopify as well. So you can take advantage of the integration that they have in place. And on their website, they clearly say no minimum order and free to use. So there you go. The next one is Custom Cat. Custom Cat, CustomCumstomcat, and .com. They're doing print on demand. Of course, they have lots of integrations. They have an integration with Shopify, and they have a lot of active wear right now on their front page that they're showcasing, where you can superimpose your designs onto. So you might want to look into that. If you, depending on what you sell, I would encourage you to go look at the catalog of products for each one of these websites and see if this is a supplier that you may want to do business with. You might also check out their fees or check their how does this work section. So if you have a Shopify store, go see what it says under how does this work, so you can figure out whether or not this is going to be cost effective for you. And then from there, a lot of these will allow you to create a free account. So if you've got an amazing design, you can just go upload it to that platform and just see what comes up. And see how it looks, see what their mock-ups look like. Some of the websites definitely offer free mock-ups, and others may not have as many mock-up options. So in our print on demand challenge class, we talk about where are some other places in which you can get mock-ups. So in any case, customcat.com. Next is Lulu. Now, Lulu is all about the books. Lulu does have an integration with Shopify. We're talking about all kinds of books, photo books, coloring books, novels, regular books, paperback books, journals, planners, calendars, books. So comics, they do comics as well. And it is true print on demand. In other words, you create the book, you create whatever it is, you upload it to Lulu, and whenever someone buys it, it gets printed by Lulu at that time. So you don't have to order the books in advance, and you don't have to order them in bulk. Makes it a whole lot easier. So you can go to lulu.com, and that is LULU.com. Again, LULU.com. I have used Lulu. We still use Lulu. I like them a lot. And they do have an integration with Shopify, and their pricing is somewhat reasonable. Only thing, if I were going to say one thing I don't like about them, is their processing time. But sometimes their processing time is longer than I think it should be. But anyway, moving on. Next on the list is Jet Print. Jet Print. JETPRINT. And when you go to the website, it's jetprintapp.com. So JETPRINTAPP.com. And they have a lot of amazing products. You'll see on their front cover, they've got watches. So I always like those print on demand suppliers that do something a little different. Like if you are doing print on demand jewelry, print on demand watches, print on demand like headbands, something that is not your traditional print on demand. When people think of print on demand, most of the time they think of t-shirts, they think of hoodies, they think of hats. Those are the main things and sometimes coffee mugs, and that's what most people think. And then there are others that have a lot of different options. Like they'll do print on demand shoes, and which is pretty cool to have a pair of print on demand shoes. You know, if you're a great designer, or you want to work with a designer to do something print on demand related with shoes, I go for it. I would encourage you to do so. So Jet Print, and then it's app.com. Go check them out. See if you like them. They do have an integration with Shopify, and they have lots of products to choose from. So if you don't know what print on demand is, that's printing when someone buys it. So the product does not exist in the universe, until someone buys it, spends their money. The integration sends a notification to the vendor, and the vendor will print it and ship it to your customer for you. That is the shortest description of what print on demand is. There are a lot of other print on demand suppliers. We're just going through a handful of them. So I think I'm giving you about 9. If you register for the eCom Q4 Summit and you upgrade to the All Access Pass, you're going to get way more than 9 print on demand suppliers. So you can go register right now for the eCom Q4 Summit. Go to www.ecomq4summit, ECOM Q4, and then Summit, SUMMIT. Tell a friend, invite someone else to come and register with you for the eCom Q4 Summit. It is August the 1st through the 4th, so that's next week, next Monday. Again, August the 1st through the 4th is a virtual conference. We were doing virtual conferences before COVID hit, and we're continuing to do virtual conferences after, because not everybody is able to travel. There's a lot of stuff that's going on, not just because of COVID. I'm just saying in general, prior to the prior to COVID hitting. I couldn't travel as much as I would love to because I have 2 special needs kiddos, and so it's just not everybody's able. So it makes it a lot easier to have a full service conference that covers everything e-commerce related. So if you go register, we have 16 amazing speakers that are going to be speaking next week and sharing tips and strategies to help you get ready for Q4. And all this week, we're going to be helping you get ready for Q4. So go register for the eCom Q4 Summit at www.ecomq4summit.com. Let a friend know. Share that out. And then if you grab the All Access Pass, we have some amazing bonuses. And in about 15 minutes, so I guess I better hurry up, I've got to go announce the winners. We have a giveaway every single day starting today until the end of next week. So every night at 9 p.m. on the eCom Sellers Summit Facebook fan page, eCom Sellers Summit Facebook fan page, we're giving away a free prize. You can go register for our amazing prizes, all of them, if you want to go register. You can go register at www.ecomq4summit.com/Q4 giveaways 2022. Q4 giveaways with an S 2022. Q4 giveaways with an S 2022. So eCom Q4 Summit /Q4 giveaways 2022. We're giving away all kinds of cool stuff. Got ring lights and shipping supplies, and we're giving away, for someone who wants their Shopify store built, we're giving away 1 free build of a Shopify store. If you want a product funnel created for Q4, we're giving away 1 free product funnel creation for Q4. If you are looking for a list of suppliers, we're giving away over 200 suppliers. I think it's 200, 500. Nope, 500 wholesale suppliers list. And we're giving away 200 retail and online arbitrage leads. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that we're giving away. So go register. So right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over the daily ecom planning checklist, but it will be the fastest review ever. We normally do the daily ecom planning checklist every morning. This summer, it's been a little crazy. Because my kids have been home for the summer, so it has not been our normal time. We're going back to our normal time at 7:15, so you can join us tomorrow morning. We are typically live in the e-commerce planning Facebook group. We're also live on Clubhouse, and we go through the daily action steps that you should be doing to help grow your business, to help with your consistency, help you with focus and concentration when it comes to your business, to make the progress that you want to make. Like if you want to be $1 million seller, we want to help you do that. If you're just trying to get an extra $2,000 a month, we want to help you do that. Whatever your goal is, we want to help you to reach it. So that's what we do. So the first thing in the daily ecom planning session is we just go through the 4 things you should be doing before you go to bed tonight so that you're ready. You're setting yourself up for success tomorrow. The first one is, of course, to review your day, whatever your actions or activities that you had on your agenda for the day, whatever your daily plan was today, before you go to bed, 15 minutes before you go to bed, we want you to go through and we want you to assess the day. We want you to determine whether or not you felt like you met your goals or you didn't meet your goals. And is there anything in that schedule that you need to move into tomorrow that you didn't get to accomplish today? Whether it's a schedule or whether it's a checklist, how much progress did you make today? And maybe this was a relaxed day. Like maybe you only had 2 things on your agenda and you got them done, and that's great. And maybe you had more than that. Then the next one, there's 4 things. So that's number one. Number two is to update your daily tracking stats. If you're working in your business, we want you to update those stats. How many listings did you create? How many listings did you rework? How many shipments did you fulfill? How many sales what were your sales? What were your profits? We want you to go through, there's a whole list of daily tracking stats that are inside the My eCom Planner, and we want you to update that. But if you don't have a My eCom Planner, if you want to just grab a notebook and start creating your own stats, you need to think about those things that are relevant to helping you make progress and reaching your goals in your business. Your sales matter, your profits matter, number of new listings you create matter, shipments matter. Those are things that matter. Okay, there's a lot of other stuff that matters, but those are the big ticket items because those are income producing. The creating listings are income producing activities. So go write down those numbers and then look at your schedule. The number 3 on the list is look at your online calendar for tomorrow. Whatever is on your online calendar, that could be your online work calendar, your online business calendar, your online personal calendar. Go see what's on the calendar so you're not surprised by it tomorrow and you're not reacting to it tomorrow. Number 4 is to build your schedule for tomorrow. That's the 4th thing. And so if you participate in the weekly planning checklist, then you've probably already created your calendar for tomorrow. But if you haven't, we want you to go create your calendar for tomorrow. And that means put together your schedule, whether you use time blocks, whether you write out a schedule, whether you write down, these are the things I want to get accomplished in the morning, the afternoon, and the evening. You need to identify the main thing that's the most important thing of the day and make sure you earmark that because that's the thing that needs to get done. If everything goes to hell in a handbasket, and sometimes there are days when it just does not work out for any of us, that's the one thing we need to get done, whatever that is. Then next on the list for tomorrow. So those are the 4 things we do before we go to bed. I believe that that applies regardless of your e-commerce method. We don't care if you're doing private label, white label, drop shipping, retail arbitrage, online arbitrage, print on demand, wholesale. We don't care what you do, liquidations. Those are important activities and actions that you should be doing if you're running a business at a minimum. There are others you should be doing or could be doing based on your e-commerce method, but those are just the basics. And that's what we want to make sure we cover, the basics. And you can add anything else to that checklist that you want that applies to you. Then tomorrow morning, we have 5 activities, 5 actions that we recommend you do first thing in the morning. So if you need to go jogging first or walk the dog or drink your coffee or do your prayer meditation, whatever you need to do first, do that and then do this. So there's 5 things. Number 1 is to re-review today. Reassess today. Sometimes when we assess things at the end of the day, we're exhausted. It was a long day, so we need to reassess. See how we really did do and make any corrections or adjustments because our goal is to always build a better Sunday schedule. So in order to do that, we have to learn from what happened or didn't happen on Sunday. Number 2 on the list is to review our weekly priorities and weekly habits. Those were established in the weekly planning session. So if you haven't listened to that, go listen to the weekly planning session. It's still out here on Clubhouse. It's also in the e-commerce planning Facebook group. So you can go listen to the weekly planning session, build out your weekly plan. What were the habits and the priorities you established for this week that's coming up? And number 3 is to glance at the monthly plan. So this is the end of the month. This is the last full week of July. And in this last full week of July, whatever you had on your July agenda, typically is about 20 to 25 goals that we established. Where are you on those 20 to 25? How many of those did you get done? If you didn't get any done, I don't believe, anything is possible. You could get all 20 or 25 done in 1 week, or you may just have to say, okay, I'm going to move a lot of these over into August because on July 31st, next Sunday, we're going to be establishing the August plan. So go look at what your monthly plan is and see where you are on your journey because those were the goals that you established for July. And number 4 is that we're going to re-review first thing in the morning. We're going to re-review the schedule we wrote tonight for the day. And we're going to make adjustments if we need to. Maybe we need to make adjustments to the schedule because we're like, oh, we haven't met any of our July goals at all. So I need to rewrite this and say, these are the things I'm going to focus on this week. That focus on this week could be anything from product research to sourcing to listing to anything with your fulfillment center, your integrations that you have in place. You have automation for shipping orders or whatever. It could be reconciling accounts. It could be any number of things. And we go through a lot of stuff in the weekly planning session. And then rewrite, if you need to, the schedule, rebuild it, or If you feel comfortable with it, let's settle into it and let's execute the schedule. Let's get going. And then, so we're going to speak it into existence if we're keeping the existing schedule. If we're not, then we're going to rewrite it and then we're going to read it, make sure it's good, and then we will speak that into existence so we can step into our day with purpose and intention. Then, number five, the last thing we do is we're going to write out a tentative schedule for tomorrow. That would mean tentative schedule for Tuesday, so that we are always thinking about the next day in advance and planning for the next day in advance and working towards making progress. Always seeing the vision for the future growth, our future success, our future progress. So, those are the five things that we recommend. Last but not least, we always recommend that you go through and do some advanced planning. Advanced planning helps you to figure out if there's anything that can disrupt this new routine that you're trying to establish. What are those things that could potentially be bottlenecks, logs in the road or big giant tree stumps in the middle of the road that you need to push over to the side so you can continue to make progress in your business? If you feel like the first half of your year was just horrible, first quarter and second quarter, like I didn't make any progress, nothing happened in my business. So I really have to put the pedal to the metal third quarter and fourth quarter, well, then this is your opportunity to focus. So think about those things that are potentially going to be roadblocks, disruptors, interrupters, things that are going to break your routine or habit, because that's when you lose your momentum. And let's address those now. Let's figure out a game plan for attacking them or making adjustments to our schedule so we can continue to maintain and sustain the momentum we're working to build right now in our business. So with that, I am done. I hope that information is helpful. Please go register for the eCom Q4 Summit. Please let a friend know about it and encourage them to register. If you grab the All Access Pass, there are so many vendor lists that we're going to give you. You're going to be like, geez, Louise, like you'll be set for all of 2023. That's all I'm saying. You'll be set for all of 2023. Um, so my name is Nicole Whitlock, and I'm with eCom Sellers, and my passion is helping people on their e-commerce journey, helping them to get focused, get organized, get consistent in their business, helping them to make the progress that they've always wanted to make in their business so that they can, achieve the goals that they've established. So if that's you, if you need help on your journey, I am here for you. Again, you can schedule a free 20-minute coaching session by going to ecomsellers.com, clicking on freebies, and scheduling a free 20-minute coaching session. And that's it. My hope, my prayer, my wish for you is that you have an extremely focused, highly productive, and very successful day, night. Hey, build that schedule. And with that, I'll see you in a couple of minutes on the eCom Seller Summit fan page. Bye for now.